Good morning, boys and girls. In this video, I am going to show you how to navigate through Google Classroom and how to find the links to each Zoom meeting when we begin meeting in Zoom, which is going to be on Thursday the 20th. And also, I am going to show you how to find the assignments and how to click on them to complete them. Okay, some of you already know these things, and that's okay. I am making this video in case somebody needs to see it, okay? So the first thing that you need to do is you log in into your computer, your Chromebook, and then you're gonna be logged in into your Google, okay? Once you are here, then you want to click on the Google Apps menu and then find Classroom. You may have to scroll down a little if you don't see it on the top, but mine shows up here. So click on Classroom. And then it's going to take you to this page where you see all of the classrooms that you've joined in the past. You want to go to Mrs. Pineda's fourth grade, of course. You're going to notice that it takes you directly to the stream page, and that's where you can see all of the announcements, okay? There's announcements, or if I've been posting assignments, they show up in here as well, okay? But I am going to show you a better way to access the assignments because they are better organized, okay? So say that, well, first of all, let's talk about the links to Zoom meetings, okay? Say that you want to go in and find the link to your math Zoom meeting. Those you're going to find under classwork. So you click on classwork, okay? And then you see this. On the very top, you're always going to see the links to each of the Zoom meetings that we're going to have throughout the day in the week, okay? Down here, you see the assignments, and I will explain those in just a bit, okay? Let's first talk about the Zoom meeting links. So here you have your ELA. Here's the math one, ELD, and science, okay? I put the ELA on the top because we do ELA first thing in the morning at 8:15. So to access the link, you click on it, and then it drops down this attachment, and then there's some directions in here, and it says to click on the link to join our ELA Zoom meeting, and then very important, it says, please begin connecting at least 8 with 10 minutes in the morning. In that way, by 8:15, you are connected already. If you begin connecting at 8:15, you're going to be late to the class, okay? So begin at 8:10. And if it takes you longer to log in into your computer and find your Google Classrooms, then you might want to begin earlier. But 8:10 should work, okay? That gives you 5 minutes. So at 8:10, you come to Google Classroom, you go to classwork, and then there's your ELA, you click on it, and then you click on the attachment right here. And then it's going to take you to the Zoom page. And then you're gonna click open Zoom meetings. Okay, it might ask you to put your first name, and we talked about this in our meetings, that you need to put always your first name, no emojis, no nicknames, only your first name. If it's asking you to test your computer audio, you may do so, but it's already set to join with your audio, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna just click here because I wanna go back to Google Classroom. So that's how you join your link. And so that's if you were looking for ELA. You would do the same thing if you are joining for math, okay? Again, the most important thing is log in at least 5 minutes earlier, okay, from when the class begins. For example, math begins at 9:50. You begin connecting at 9:45. You click on the attachment here, okay? ELD, not everybody is going to join me for ELD, okay? At the meeting, I told you, or I am telling students who is going to join at 11:15 for ELD, who's going to join Zoom. Some students are going to do Lexia, some others are going to be doing Imagine Learning. If I told you that you're doing ELD, then at 11:10, you come and look for your link. and then you click on the attachment here. Okay, and that way by 11:15, I'm sorry, at 11:05 you begin connecting, and that way by 11:10 a.m. you are connected already and you are not late for the class, okay? And then lastly, notice how we have science. Oh, and by the way, ELD, it's only on Mondays, Wednesdays, and it's hiding in Friday. Okay, science, everybody connects. Everybody on Tuesdays and Thursdays connects to Zoom for science. And the class begins at 11:10, but you begin connecting at 11:05, 5 minutes earlier, okay? And that way you don't miss out on anything. And again, same thing, you just click on the attachment and then you follow the prompts to connect using your real name and with the video on. So that's where you find the Mrs. Pineda's Zoom meetings, okay, right in here. If there's any issues, you let me know right away. Let's talk about the assignments. Assignments are always going to be down here. So as I add more, you are going to need to scroll down to find them, okay? Right now, there's only 4 assignments. These are the ones to take attendance, okay? Most of you have already finished day 1, day 2, and day 3, okay? You click on the form, it drops down the attachment, and then it says open the form below and submit your response, and this will count as your attendance for day 1. So you click on the form, and then it takes you to the form. You read the directions carefully and the question, and then you answer each question, and then you submit here, and you are done, okay? So you do that for each day 1, 2, and 3. And the last one to take attendance is going to be a Kahoot game. In this Kahoot game, I made it to review Zoom expectations that I am explaining to you in during our meetings. So if you click on it and you scroll down a little, it drops down the attachment. Take a couple of minutes to read the directions, okay, the rules for the game. Don't just go ahead and play it because I put specific rules. I am using this, boys and girls, to take attendance for you. And so you need to use your real name, okay? Usually when we play Kahoot, you put a nickname like Sweetie Pie. But if you put Sweetie Pie, I don't know who Sweetie Pie is. So for this one, Kahoot, please put your real name, okay? And then the other rule is to take or to play the Kahoot after you have met with me, which most of you have already. So you meet with me and then you go home and then you take this Kahoot because they're going to play it to review the rules that we're going to go over in our meeting. I'm going to give you a class schedule or a daily schedule at the meeting, and you want to have that one in front of you because it's kind of like a scavenger hunt that you're going to play in this Kahoot, and you need a schedule to find the answers and play the Kahoot. So let me click on it just so that I can show you. You click on the attachment with the Kahoot link, and then it's right here, and notice where it says join the game, it says enter nickname. But then again, I don't want a nickname, I want your real name. So for example, let's say that I am Camila, and by the way, I have 2 Camilas, so put Camila and then the first letter of your last name. For example, I could say Camila R for Camila Ramos, or I have a Camila Mata, so you put Camila M. Okay, capitalize the first letters of your name, okay, and then you click OK, go, and then you go from there. You play the Kahoot, okay? As you play the Kahoot, if you miss some of the answers, make sure that you review what the correct answer is, because there's 2 purposes for this game. Purpose number 1 is to take attendance, which is why you're putting your real name. Purpose number 2 is that you review Zoom rules and expectations and how Zoom meetings are going to work for us in 4th grade. Okay, and so that is it. Again, real name, play it after you met with me, have your schedule in front of you, and make sure that you review the correct answers. Let me know if you have any questions. As I post more assignments, you will find them in here. Okay? All right, have a good day.